While Donald Trump has changed his mind about a great many things, everything he says is merely a suggestion. He has helpfully noted one thing has remained constant throughout his inconstant campaign: an abiding antagonism toward undocumented immigrants. "There's nothing Trump can do that won't be forgiven," the conservative pundit Ann Coulter writes in her latest book, In Trump We Trust, except change his immigration policies. It was a sad twist of fate, then, that Trump decided to jettison his controversial plans for mass deportations on the very day that Coulter launched her book. She did not appear pleased. In the span of a week, the Republican presidential nominee's official immigration plan has veered from something akin to President Dwight D. Eisenhower's Operation Wetback, which Trump has effusively praised, to a policy not unlike what was proposed by John Kasich. Or, as Trump called it at the time, amnesty. At a town hall moderated by Fox News's Sean Hannity that aired Wednesday night, Trump said there should be no citizenship for undocumented immigrants, but that they should pay back taxes. "There's no amnesty, as such," he reassured Hannity. "But we work with them." As the night went on, Trump's position on deportations softened. "Now, everybody agrees that we get the bad ones out," he said. "But when I go through and I meet thousands and thousands of people on this subject, and I've had very strong people come up to me, really great people come up to me, and they've said, 'Mr. Trump, I love you, but to take a person who's been here for 15 or 20 years and throw them and their family out, it's so tough, Mr. Trump. I have it all the time. It's a very hard thing.'" Coulter, after first dismissing Trump's immigration flip-flop as not a reversal, reeled as the reality of the candidate's latest pivot, said, "And well, if it's hard and never meant," she tweeted. Coulter's dilemma, as the author of a brand new book extolling Trump's hardline immigration bona fides, is the same now confronting the candidate's right-wing base. After growing speculation that Trump might tack to the center and renege on his campaign promises, the one he has stated most clearly and unequivocally is his plan to deport millions of undocumented immigrants and to build a wall along the Mexican border, the candidate's stance on the issue has become increasingly obfuscated. Despite assurances from the Trump campaign that the Republican nominee is not flip-flopping on immigration, it remains unclear as to what Trump intends to do with 11 million undocumented immigrants in the U.S. should he make it to the White House. Signs of the coming reversal emerged over the weekend, after reports surfaced that Trump had met with members of the Hispanic community to discuss plans to legalize millions of undocumented immigrants. On Sunday, Trump's newly minted campaign manager, Ann Coulter, argued that Trump was not changing his policy, but when asked if Trump still supports a deportation force which he advocated for in the primary, she said it was to be determined. Then, during an interview with Fox News's Bill O'Reilly on Monday, Trump aligned himself with the current administration's immigration policies. "What people don't know is that Obama got tremendous numbers of people out of the country," he said, adding, "Lots of people were brought out of the country with the existing laws. Well, I'm going to do the same thing." Before, the GOP nominee touted an immigration plan that was arguably unenforceable. Now it is simply unintelligible. Even Trump seems confused. At the town hall on Wednesday, he polled the audience on the topic. In what was seemingly an effort to understand the issue better himself, the former reality TV star asked the crowd a series of questions along the lines of, "How many think they should go? It is not surprising that Coulter has grown frustrated with the vexing task of deciphering Trump's own position on his signature issue. Trump's spokeswoman, meanwhile, senior-tician Katrina Tierson, proffered an academic excuse. "He hasn't changed his position on immigration," she said Thursday morning on CNN. "He's changed the words that he is saying.